What's good, people? It's your boy Luke coming at y'all with a motherfucking review of that crazy ass Jordan Peele movie, Us. Now, Us is the second movie made by Jordan Peele. He made Get Out as well, which is an instant classic in its own right. But the question was he gonna be able to make another great movie? So that's pretty much what we talked about. And in my opinion, this shit was crazy as fuck. Like, you can't even compare Get Out to Us. They're completely fucking different. Like, if you was to show Get Out, it didn't show Us to someone, it didn't tell them it was made by the same fucking person, I wouldn't believe it. I'm sure they wouldn't either. This movie was fucking crazy. And it's one of those movies where it's like, he just sprinkles in a little bit as the story goes on, you know, and then eventually you start thinking shit, you know. And just before this shit start cracking off, I want to warn y'all there will be spoilers in this motherfucker, so if you don't want to know what happened, then don't watch this motherfucking video, because I'm going to talk about what happened, man, straight the fuck up. So, it is what it is. So pretty much, the movie starts out with a young version of Lupita Nyong'o's character, and you feel me? She's watching a little fucking infomercial for the Hands Across America shit. Where I guess in the 80s they had some fucking weird thing where they had everybody across the entire planet hold hands in order to create a bridge for some reason. I don't really know why, but for some reason they thought that shit would be important. So they did, and right at the beginning of the movie, they let you know exactly what the fuck is gonna happen. But the thing about this movie is that as many answers as it gives you just as many fucking questions. Like, for everything that I figured out, oh, that is what's happening. There was one other thing where I'm like, what the fuck is going on? You know what I'm saying? But it seems to me like there's this parallel universe that's going on underneath the ground, right? Because in the beginning of the movie, the first thing that it talks about is how there's a bunch of abandoned tunnels and mine shafts and subways across the entire America, right? And pretty much it's what are these things used for? Well, in this movie, apparently there's a fucking shadow realm where motherfuckers pretty much have an exact doppelganger of themselves, except for they're pretty much like your shadow, right? Because, you know, there's everyone know about how the whole theory of light and dark and how the two balances each other out. And this movie kind of presents that in a way where it's there's a light you and a dark you. As you're living your life, there's another you in a parallel universe living pretty much the exact same life, but a lot fucking worse. That shit right there is just crazy as fuck. So that's how the movie starts. Girl gets lost in the mirror room and crazy, and from there on, that's when we catch it back up with her as an adult. And Lupita Nyong'o in this movie, playing her character, I can't even remember the character's name. I know her son's name is Jason. Fuck. I can't even remember the name of the fucking character. God damn. But I remember exactly what the fuck happened though. It's just they literally rarely say they fucking names. But pretty much they're going over to they about to have their little, you know, vacation or whatever, and it gets weird after they go to the beach, right? She's they're gonna find. She's I have a feeling it's very obvious that she has a phobia of beaches. And when they show her getting lost as a child, it's understandable as why she'd have a phobia of that specific beach. That's literally where she was when the whole shit happened, when she saw her doppelganger. And of course, that shit, they show what happened at the that was crazy as fuck. It's obvious why. She had her come up. And she was just looking around the corner, waiting for Carmen to catch up with her ass, pretty much. What the fuck she was doing. So anyway, after they have their little day at the beach, and we get introduced to the family that I'm gonna call the white family. I know that ain't politically correct, but it's like the best way I can describe them. And it's obvious that these are two people who are just stuck in a marriage they do not want to fucking be in. You can tell by the way they communicate with each other that they're just a couple of assholes who got married most likely because she got pregnant. I'm willing to bet money on that. I'm willing to bet money she got knocked up. She didn't want an abortion, and bro was like, fuck, I guess I'm stuck with you. So, and it is obvious she feels the same way. So, it's like, we get introduced to them, and it's very obvious that the dad is in pretty much direct competition with this white dude, because like, the white dude pretty much has a better version of everything that he has. Like, he got that little boat in the beginning, and then you see the white dude's boat. He got the B-yacht. The B-yachts. That shit was fucking hilarious. I ain't gonna lie. He got the fucking B-yacht, and you hear him talking about them getting a backup generator for their beach house because the other dude has a backup generator for his, right? So, it's very obvious he's got this whole keeping up with the Joneses type of thing that he got with this other dude, but the one thing that he does have that the other dude don't is a close relationship with his family. It's very obvious that he cares a lot about his kids, about his wife. They're a very loving family. So even though they don't have all the material shit, they are able to stick together. And ultimately, that's what ends up being their advantage over this other family. Because if you see the movie, you already know, like I said, spoilers, they get killed off quick, right? Quick as fuck. And it's like, the only reason why I feel like that happened is just like Jordan Peele was trying to illustrate a theme of family values. You know what I'm saying? Like, people sticking together help them stay alive in tough times, whereas this family, which is obviously dysfunctional, just got killed off quick as fuck. And it's like, as I watched the movie, I noticed that there's like certain rules that goes with this whole tether thing. One of those rules is that your tether is supposed to kill you specifically. Like for the most part, like, yeah, they can kill pretty much anyone else, but if you have a tether and they're out looking for you, then you are going to be killed by that tether. And Lupita Nyong'o's character is, especially it goes for her, considering who she really fucking is. Like, if you, like I said, you see the movie, you already know what she really is. She's not a person. She's one of the she is a person, because they are people, but she's one of those tethered. She is the one and only tethered that was able to break free. And the only reason why was because of circumstance. Like, she was in the same place as her doppelganger, and that gave her the opportunity in order to get out. See what I did there? But anyway, yeah, and it's like, as far as that whole situation is concerned, like, I started piecing that together after a while, because there's certain things that Lupita Nyong'o's tether is able to do that the rest of the tethers just aren't. And one of those things is being able to talk. Literally no other tether in this entire movie has the ability to talk except for Lupita Nyong'o's. That was one of the things that made me start to think maybe the character that we've been following this whole time isn't exactly who they claim, And on top of that, they kept showing these images of when she was a little girl and she wasn't able to talk, right? And so they had got her into dance in order to give her a way of being able to express herself. And it was like when you start noticing that the other tethers don't have the ability to talk, then you hear like, oh, this little girl, she came from this traumatizing experience, she has PTSD, all of a sudden she's not communicating anymore. It really started making my head start working like, holy shit, maybe the doppelganger replaced her. But I wasn't completely sure. You know what I'm saying? I just wanted to keep on watching and see how this shit go. And it's like, one thing that I found where it was just like, I was like kind of confused a little bit was how the kid, I think his name is Jason, how his doppelganger literally mimicked him. Like, that was one thing that was specific to his doppelganger, where it mimics him. But at the same time, I think that was also a part of the plan. See? Because when he did take those steps back, the mom was sitting back there waiting for him. Like, he was smart enough to know that this was a trap because, like the mom said, they think like us, right? They are somehow... This is the thing about this movie, where it's like, even though you have these answers, there are still things where it's like, what the fuck is going on? You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, somehow they're like mentally linked to each other. And they pretty, it's like a dark mirror of yourself. You know what I'm saying? And so with him knowing that, he used that to his advantage in order to burn his doppelganger. But the mom was sitting back there waiting because she knew that's what he would do. Like, and also it's like, it's crazy because like throughout the movie, like Lupita Nyong'o, she gives like little nuggets to let you know that she kind of knows what's going on with these motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? Where it's like, she was like, when she was younger, she had that experience where she saw herself in there. She's afraid that she is going to come after herself. That is literally her admitting to her literally running away from fucking karma, right? Because of what she did. Because she took the original girl's place. So that was in itself something very fucking interesting. But the thing that I don't understand is, why didn't the original Lupita Nyong'o little girl just fucking leave? You know? Oh, that's right. It's because she handcuffed her to the fucking bed, right? And it was like they said, oh, she was special. But the truth of the matter is that she was human from the beginning. So she knew what it was like to be up there, and she knew what it's like to live her life down there. You know? And I think the thing that inspired her, that really pissed her off the most, is the fact that her fucking doppelganger stole her life from her. He stole what was rightfully hers in the first place so that she could live her life in the sun. Which is like, I find it interesting because I start to wonder, does everybody that wander into that fucking place end up getting replaced? You know what I'm saying? And it's like another thing that really like made you see, like at the end, it made you see like, yeah, this has to be the doppelganger. It's because when she was traveling through that fucking house, you feel me? That little mystery house where it's like find yourself, which I feel like is like a clever fucking little shot. You know what I'm saying? You get it? Find yourself, and there's a fucking evil ass doppelganger hanging out in the motherfucking underbelly of the world. So, anyway, as she's navigating through the shit, like, she knows everywhere to go inside of this place as if she's been through it before. Like, that was very like, what's really going on? You know what I'm saying? Because she was way too familiar with that place in order for it to not have been there before. Because that, because when she went in, she wasn't fumbling around like trying to figure out, oh shit, how do I get back here? No, she knew exactly which panel in the wall was gonna take her to the stairs, was gonna take her to the underbelly where the fucking tethered are. You know what I'm saying? She knew exactly where to go. And that was another like subtle hint to let you know this woman that we've been following isn't exactly who she claims to be, and she's not completely as innocent as she claims to be. And I think that's the reason why she was so comfortable with committing so much murder. Like, the son, like, he is obviously probably the smartest character in this whole fucking shit. Because he was able to see it in her. Like, there's something strange about you in particular. Because if you notice, there's another subtle hint in this motherfucker. She's the only one out of all the regular people to kill someone with the scissors. The daughter killed them with the fucking golf club. The son killed them with the fucking little thing, the little trophy, right? The dad killed his doppelganger by kicking on the engine and getting them cut the fuck up, right? None of them used the scissors in order to kill people. The only people who kill people with scissors are the tethered, right? They are the tethered. So, for her to be the only character in order to use scissors in order to murder somebody in the whole story, it's just pretty much them like, it's a subtle little push, you know? It's a subtle little push, and this movie is filled with subtle little pushes where it's like, if you're paying attention, you're gonna pick it up. But at the same time, it just makes you ask so many fucking questions. Who created the tether? Why did they create the tether? And what did they abandon them for? What the fuck did they think was gonna happen after they abandoned them? Did they think that, oh, okay, we can just leave an army of clones underneath the Santa Cruz boardwalk? We can just leave an army of clones underneath the Santa Cruz boardwalk and nothing bad is gonna happen? La-di-da. We can just leave him there. Nothing bad at all. Like, no, motherfucker, clearly something bad is gonna happen. So, that made me wonder, what the fuck is that Hands Across America shit about? Like, seriously. Like, why did they have to use that why did they have to use some old ass protest or some old ass demonstration from 1986 as their way of communicating to the world? We're here and we exist and we don't care. And why the fuck aren't the police trying to get these motherfuckers? Like, what the fuck are the cops doing in Santa Cruz? Where they just chilling, my nigga. They're just chilling. And how the fuck did that many people get out from under there that goddamn quick? How far do these tunnels go? And does this shit stretch literally across the whole country? Where like in every city and every state, underneath your fucking floorboards, there's a doppelganger of yourself doing the same shit that you're doing, but doing it in an extremely weird and fucked up way? Like, what the fuck is going on? You know what I'm saying? Like, I would like to see a sequel to this shit, but I already know there isn't gonna be a sequel to this shit. Because it's like, this shit is just so fucking open-ended. And it's like, it's one of those movies where you couldn't make it again because the main antagonist is dead. Like, the whole reason why that, oh shit, actually you could make a movie of the family trying to get rid of all these fucking tethers, right? But then again, what the fuck is that gonna turn into? It's gonna be some fucking crazy ass action movie where you make the corny dad turn into fucking Shaft and shit, doing all kinds of cool shit. Like, no, that clearly ain't gonna fucking happen. And it's like, one other thing that I want to talk about is that fucking daughter. The daughter was a goddamn savage. I don't know where the hell she got it from. Oh, clearly she got it from her mama, because she damn sure ain't get it from her daddy. Like, that nigga was the most corniest motherfucker I have ever seen a black person be on film. Like, this nigga was the least intimidating nigga I have ever seen in my life. The cops is on their way. It's like, motherfucker, did you just chop and screw your own voice? Like, what the fuck is going on right now? So, that nigga was about that. She clearly ain't get that shit from that nigga. She got that shit from her mama. Mama was a straight beast. That shit was crazy. How she knocked 2 bitches out with a motherfucking golf club. And the second one, the way she just, oh my god, she was going ham sandwich on that motherfucker. That shit was crazy. So, I enjoyed all that. I enjoyed it so motherfucking much. Like, in the beginning, things was, it was kind of like ramping up. It was a little slow, and it's just like, okay, what the fuck is going on here? But after a while, it started ramping up, and I'm like, oh shit, this shit is fucking dope. And like that white family, them motherfuckers was funny as shit. Like, that dude is actually Tim from Tim and Eric. Also, like, I think he's like part owner of Adult Swim. I'm not 100% sure, but that motherfucker had me weak. I ain't gonna lie, I would have been that nigga too. Nigga, I'm sitting, chilling, cozy as fuck in my room. Then all of a sudden, girl come down talking about, I heard something. It's like, it's probably a squirrel. Like, that nigga's whole demeanor was like, I'm chilling right now. Leave me the fuck alone. Like, why do I have to see this shit? Nigga, I was asleep. There ain't nothing out there. But clearly, that would get you fucking killed. So that ain't the right way to go. And them motherfuckers got killed. Oh, wait, right? It wasn't even a fight. They just walked up on him, and it was over. That shit was wild as hell. I thought it would probably be like a little more of a struggle. That at least have a chance. No, there was no chance. They let you know straight up, these motherfuckers are dead. They ain't coming back. The only thing that I feel like would have made this movie a little better is if, like, they was able to, like, cut it down a little bit, like, ramp it up a little faster. But at the same time, I know that a lot of the shit that they put in there was necessary. There was scenes that wasn't really necessary. You know what I'm saying? Like pretty much like half of the shit that they did in the beginning at the beach house, it was like, for what? And it was like, when I think about it, some of it had to do with like creating parallels. And honestly, when I think about it, I see what they were doing. They were setting up, right? And so I can't even really say that, because they were really setting up the movie. Because in the beginning, they show that he bought this boat. It's a shittier version of his neighbor's boat, but hell, it keeps them alive, right? They explain that the daughter is into track. Like, she's not into track, but she used to run track, and they're trying to encourage her in order to stay. And they show the son is into magic, and he's pretty much just playing with this lighter the whole time, right? Which, that lighter was like, what the fuck did you need that shit for? What was the purpose of that lighter? There was literally no purpose of that lighter at all, whatsoever. Like, what? Nothing. There was no purpose for that fucking lighter. Nigga, oh my god, this motherfucker spent half the movie just doing this. My nigga, he just did this, though. My nigga spent half the movie doing that. I'm like, what the fuck are you doing with this lighter, my nigga? But it was like, at the same time, I ain't gonna lie, I like the little boy a lot. I like him because he was smart as fuck. You know what I'm saying? Like, he is very obvious that the little boy is mature for his age. And when his mom was like, show him one of your tricks, he knew exactly what the fuck she was talking about. And on top of that, he is the only one who knows who his mom really is. That is fucking crazy. You know what I'm saying? That is crazy. I'm willing to bet that the mom told him who she is. Told him. And it's very obvious why that mutiny was created. She wanted to be free and go back to where the fuck she belonged. Like, that shit right there makes perfect fucking sense. Because it's very obvious that if you was in a situation like that where it's like you was purposely replaced, taken from your family, of course you would want to get back to that shit, right? Anybody would. And it's very obvious that her plan wasn't just to go back. Like she said, she wanted to send a message to show the world that they fucking existed, right? And I guess that I just answered my own question in this motherfucking review. That's why. That's why. That is exactly why she did that shit. She did it in order to show the world that Tether exists. And obviously, there's no going back from shit like that. If a motherfucker that looks like you come up and stabs you in the neck and then go to holding hands with the entire fucking world, there ain't no going back from that shit. And another thing is that they have this theme in there, 11:11, right? Where it's like, it's Jeremiah 11:11. I can't remember the exact verse, but I know it has something to do with God releasing an evil onto the world. And when the world cries, he will not pay them no mind. It's pretty much God saying, fuck the world, you deserve this shit, right? Because it's like, people made the tether, humanity created this monster. So if this monster descends upon the planet, it's our own creation. But let's talk about what this movie is about. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like what this movie is really trying to portray to people is that there is a monster inside of all of us. And it's like you have to, as the movie said, find yourself and know yourself and understand who you really are before you can affect anybody else. Because if you don't, if you just leave those monsters in the past, if you just try to bury them, pretend like those monsters don't exist, they will come after you and they will haunt you and they will ruin your fucking life if you don't face them head on when you're supposed to. Because we all have flaws, we all have faults, and the only thing that is going to allow us all as human beings in order to grow and change is to be able to look ourselves in the fucking mirror and tell ourselves what's wrong with us and do things in order to better those things for ourselves. That's literally the only solution to this shit. Can't nobody make you want to change anything. It's a decision you have to make for yourself. So I feel like that is what this movie is exactly about, and that's why, as weird as this movie is, I really like it a lot. I like it because it's like, even though it has this kind of message, it's not necessarily trying to preach it to you. It doesn't even really bring it up, but like as in with most things in this movie, it's very fucking subtle. So that is pretty much what I think about that. What the fuck am I doing right now? But anyway, that is my review of Us. Thank you all for watching. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. This is your boy Luke, and I'll holler at you later. Peace.